Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mano 777, and we're back inside of Destiny here with your weekly reset video for Tuesday, June 6th, 2017. We're going to be going over all the endgame content that you can do this week inside of Destiny. So if you like something in this video, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button for more Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 content. And also, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're liking and looking forward to this week. First of all, this week we've got the weekly featured raid. It is King's Fall for this week. We've got 3 challenges: Golgoroth, Oryx, and War Priest. War Priest challenge mode means that no one can have the brand of the Initiate more than once. Golgoroth challenge means that everyone has to take Golgoroth's gaze when you are doing damage to him and when you snipe him in the back to start things up. And Oryx challenge mode means you must detonate all 16 orbs to kill him. All 16 blighted bombs when you need to kill him. That'll get you 3 opportunities to get Age of Triumph ornaments, 3 sets of the exotic adept guns, and then unknown rewards other than that. So that is the weekly featured raid. If you need any help, come check out twitch.tv/Mano777. We are going to be running people through the raids as much as I possibly can. So that is the weekly featured raid this week. Moving on to the weekly Nightfall strike, it is going to be the Sepix Perfected strike. The modifiers this week are Arcburn, Ironclad, Catapult, and Exposure. Ironclad means that the shields that the enemies have are stronger. Catapult means that you guys have increased and enhanced recharge rate for grenades. Exposure means that you get more life in general, but it doesn't come back as quickly. That'll get you unknown rewards as well as a skeleton key. Next up, we have the Siva Crisis Heroic Playlist. We've got Voidburn, Berserk, and Brawler. That'll get you Treasure of the Ages packages as well as Legendary Marks. We've got the Weekly Story Playlist, which is all of the vanilla stories. That's going to feature Match Game and Catapult. Again, the enhanced recharge rate for grenades. So that is the PvE content this week. We have got for PvP, we have got Combined Arms this week, but Iron Banner is going to be coming out. We found out yesterday that there is going to be a surprise Iron Banner. That is going to come out at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Excuse me, Pacific Daylight Time, since we are there. And that means about 1 o'clock if you're on the East Coast, 6 p.m. if you are GDT. Next up, we've got for the multiplayers this week, if you're looking for PvP content, we've got Control, we've got Supremacy, Elimination, Salvage, and a Rumble. Again, this is going to turn into Iron Banner later on. Let's go over to the Challenge of the Elders and let's see what we got going on over here. For the Challenge of the Airborne, Challenge of the Elders, excuse me, we've got Airborne, Super Kill bonus, and Trickle. Again, we have a very, very trolly version of the things to do this week. So if you were going to do Challenge of the Elders, I hope you did it last week. There were some good modifiers, but Super Kill bonus along with Trickle makes for a very poor experience if for some reason you really do want to do that. The bosses are round 1, we've got the Hive Knight. Round 2, we've got the Taken Fallen boss, and round 3, we've got the Vex Mind that's going to be there in round 3. I highly recommend you don't do that this week, though. Spend some time doing Iron Banner and other things like that. We're going to go over to the Iron Temple and see all of the things that you should be doing there for reset. We're here with Tyra Karn, and let's take a look at the Iron Lord artifacts for this week. First of all, we've got the Memory of Felwinter, which is going to have a discipline roll of 192 and strength of 129. Again, this is a very, very high discipline and strength roll, 309% actually. But remember that the highest you can actually get is a tier 10 build with this. You obviously will get something that gives you a lot of discipline, a lot of strength, as if you've got some other armor pieces that have intellect, but you can never use your super, so really you're only using a tier 10 build at the highest. It's got a great roll this week, a lot of discipline, which is something you definitely want to be using in the Memory of Felwinter artifact. Pick this up if you are someone who wants to use that and lose their super. It's a really nice roll this week. Next up, we have the Memory of Scory, which has got a discipline roll of 113. When your super is full, kills cause nearby allies' supers to recharge faster. It's got a meh roll this week. It's not great. That's a 92% roll, but it's actually pretty decent. with discipline being 113. That's very nice, and it does have an intellect roll to go along with that. So very, very nice. If you need that, it's not great, but it's not bad either. Probably more useful than the Memory of Felwinter. Next up, we have the Memory of Perun with an intellect roll of 78 and a strength roll of 73. That is an 86% roll. So the highest one this week is obviously the Memory of Felwinter, then Memory of Scory, and then Perun in that order. So if you're wondering what the ranking would be, that is what I would pick over here. Let's go visit Shiro 4 and see what we can do over here with these bounties from the Vanguard Scout. Next up, we've got these 4 bounties here. If you complete these bounties, you have the opportunity to get the Thorn bounty and the Thorn questline if you need to do that still. Use the Iron Battle Axe or powerful enemy weapons to decimate hostile threats. That also can include the cannon from Wrath of the Machine, so make sure you pick that up if you're going to do that. We've got complete Captain encounters in the Archon's Forge, complete Shank encounters in the Archon's Forge, and complete Servitor encounters in the Archon's Forge. So a lot of Archon Forge quests this week. Let's go ahead and go on over to the tower and check and see what's going on over there. We're here at the tower, and Lord Shax is ready to give us some bounties this week. Let's see if they are going to be good. Again, the Iron Banner for this week is going to be Supremacy, so hopefully he has one of those 2 bounties. And there it is. We've got Exercise Your Skills in the Supremacy match type. Make sure that you pick this one up before you go into the Iron Banner. Next up, we've got Exercise Your Skills in the Control match type. Definitely one you are going to want to pick up this week. Let's go over to the Crucible Quartermaster and see what is going on there for the bounties for the weapons. We've got use hand cannons, use pulse rifles, use shotguns, use sidearms, and use heavy weapons to defeat opposing guardians in the Crucible. Make sure you pick those up too before you go into the Iron Banner, because all of those will count for what you need. Let's go over here to Commander Zavala and see what we've got for the Strike Elite bounties. This week, we have the bounties are down here. Earn gold tier achieved, silver tier achieved, or bronze tier achieved medal. We have earn gold tier achieved medal in the Nightfall before time expires. This is also the Icebreaker bounty if you need to pick that up, and get 150 enemy kills with your fire team during a Siva Crisis Strike to earn a brutal efficiency medal. That is going to be all the Strike Elite bounties for this week. Going on through the donations and things like that for the factions, Dead Orbit is going to be featuring Helium Filaments, Future War Cult is going to be taking Relic Iron, and New Monarchy is going to be taking Spin Metal. So all 3, actually all 4 different elements if you think about it, because Eris Morn is going to be taking them as well. So guys, the Iron Banner is up, and I've also got a link to it here at the end of the video. So if you want to be checking out what you should be doing during Iron Banner Supremacy, you can check that out. I'll also have a video covering all the roles and stuff like that that you can get this week when it comes out, when it goes live. So make sure you check back for that and subscribe if you need to, and get more Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 content. So that's everything for the weekly reset, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in the universe of Destiny.